Hi, my name is Milan. I'm from Slovakia, from Bratislava, and 10 years ago I started a travel blog, which somehow got popular in the meanwhile. I'm here today with Kiwi.com, talking about my story and about my travels. Oh yeah, I have a couple of tattoos. One is hidden on the secret spot. But for example, this one is from Chichmany. It's a small village in Slovakia. Those are like national symbols or something. When I went there for the first time, I just loved it, so I had to get it as a tattoo. And this one is the plan of the Bratislava airport, my city. And why do I have Bratislava airport on my right hand is because I travel a lot, and it's a symbolic thing for me. It's a place where I can always fly to from anywhere in the world. I think I love to travel or wander since I was born. I used to hide from my parents and they couldn't find me when I was a kid. But traveling, I think I started to travel a lot during my university studies. Immediately, I really rely on the first impression. So it's I either love it or hate it. I have two actually. I love New York City. I've been there many times. I even lived there, but just for a month. And my second favorite city is Buenos Aires, Argentina. It's been around 70 or 65, something between 65 and 70, and I remember all of them. I mean, my favorite are Latin American countries. I loved Australia as well, Hawaii. Probably the cheapest travel I've ever done was my trip to Spain, to Mallorca. I remember I booked a 10 euros flight from Vienna, and it was departing in the morning and returning the same day in the evening. So it was actually crazy. I went there, I had lunch, swim in the sea, and then flew back. So it was very cheap, 10 euro flight, last minute. Well, there's many, but probably the most weird place I ever slept while traveled was a cabin in the jungle in Hawaii in the middle of nowhere, and there were wild pigs around. And I volunteered there on the coffee farm for a month, and yeah, they let me sleep in the cabin with no electricity in the middle of jungle. It was quite adventurous, but I was scared. I always take melatonin pills. It helps. I mean, I discovered it 2 years ago, and I'm very happy for melatonin. Probably my best travel tip is, when I discovered how to pick up the best seat in the airplane, I discovered a whole new way of travel. I don't like sitting in the back of the airplanes because there's a huge noise from the engines, and it's you feel turbulences more in the back of the airplane. So I like to sit in the middle or in the front. So that would be my travel tip, to have a comfortable journey on the airplane. The funniest travel story would be when I was in Argentina last November. I rented a car and drove through the desert in the north of the country, and I got flat tire at the place in the middle of nowhere. It was getting dark. It was thunderstorm coming, and there was no reception and no other cars, so I just had to deal with the situation, and I was pretty stressed. But then I climbed the hill that was closest, and I found the reception, and I called my accommodation owner, and in Spanish I told her to send me help, and I tried to explain her where I was, but I was literally in the middle of anything. There were cacti and stones, but yeah, the help came before the thunderstorm. English, Spanish, and very little of German, but I don't use that. I'm always looking forward going back home because I love being home and I love my friends, and this is what I like about traveling. You can go anywhere, anytime, and always have a place where you can come back to Bratislava.